Hey, how's it going? David here, and welcome to another reaction. In this episode, we are diving into The Walking Dead Season 3, episode number 14, called Prey. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, last episode, this has to be an episode, like because of last episode, this episode right here has to be an episode where we go to battle. In some way, shape, or form. Things were said. We had the meeting face to face with Rick and the governor. It's about to go down, and I'd be shocked if we don't go down with this episode. Like, shit is about to get crazy. With that being said, YouTube's copyright has been super strict lately, so I do apologize if these videos aren't coming out as frequently, or if the clips are a lot shorter. I'm just trying my best to sort of make both parties happy, in the sense of, if I can choose between who to make happy, then I would obviously choose you guys over YouTube. But at the end of the day, they are the rule setters. And so I have to abide by the rules. And so I do apologize in advance. But you know what time it is. Buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride. Wow, we're doing a flashback episode? When Michonne and Andrea were together?
Almost done.
Interesting. They're trying to prolong it to get the season finale to be all out crazy. She knew them.
So sorry.
See, I wouldn't survive in a time like this, just for the simple reason of being like, you could not be a picky eater. And canned beans, that ain't it. Not just canned beans. See, he's testing it with strength, like underestimating somebody's will and power to get out of those chains. Are you really that naive that you don't know what's going on, Andrea? What does he plan on capturing and cutting up? He's setting this up for Michelle. About to get ape shit crazy.
Rick would never agree to that.
Whether he hands her over or not, he's gonna kill them all.
I have to stop this.
I don't think you can.
Look at Milton, yo. I didn't even like Milton. Look at him though, making moves. Milton, I just praised you.
Still protect him.
You already know he's gonna talk to
Andrea.
you.
Andrea.
Got any weapons?
Governor wants all weapons.
What are you tell them?
I gotta get out of here.
Nobody leaves.
Please, I don't want any trouble.
What is this about?
Just
Look,
get out of my way.
Killed out there.
Don't.
Relax. Nobody's got to get hurt here.
I love him. He has such a sweet heart, man.
You knew she was leaving, didn't you? She told me.
What else did you two talk about, huh? Did you tell her about the deal?
This is when you yell, "Hey, somebody help me! Somebody help me! Look at the governor in the flesh."
You know why? Because she's crazy.
Let's leave these two, man.
Don't screw this up for us.
I'm just looking out.
For you two, maybe.
What the hell are you talking about?
We got a
Dude,
good
just
thing
leave this
here.
guy.
I don't want to.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna hear a car coming. She needs to jump into the woods. But the crazy thing is that there's probably walkers in the woods. Just hide behind one tree. Stay still. But be alert. Both.
Some kind of extermination?
You can say that. No weed now today, Shump. More the merrier.
All right.
You got a use for them?
Honey, we got a
Yup.
use for everything.
We're gonna put these in the prison again.
This got something to do with that meat.
Speak for us.
Know it.
And you're not sending my boy out there again. I
Know
look
it.
out for him.
Like you looked out for Donna.
Ooh. No, don't get into a fight right here. Somebody's gonna fall in. Honestly, don't think she's gonna make it. I think this is it for Andrea. Governor, huh? Going in is to me, going in is a problem. You're not giving yourself an out. What's end game in here, Andrea? You see why I said, like, if she waited outside and he thought going inside would be the smart thing to do, taking his car would be the smartest thing to do? Knowing him, he probably took the keys anyways. You had, I mean, honestly, it's not even a matter of if. It's a matter of when she dies. She has no one to blame but herself. She had this man sleeping in bed next to him and was told. She's gonna make the mistake and challenge him. Oh, he broke the glass to hear her. Smart bastard. Now, if he pops up out of nowhere and grabs her and says, "I got you," I'm gonna get scared. You should just stay put where she's at. If she was smart. Nope, she's not smart. Forgot. Or if she's planning on getting on the offensive. Oh, this would be your perfect thing. No, open that. If you're dead, open the door anyways, Andrea. Yo, how did they get him? She's gonna get caught. I got this gut feeling she's gonna get bit. Yo, who's sabotaging it? Who is this? Milton? Don't tell me my man Milton. This is Milton. The homie Milton? Oh, the governor got her! Rick! What the hell? Shit. And he has no clue. Wow, for her to die this way.
Rest of the group, too. All right. We're gonna need biters, so get some more.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, I feel bad because Andrew's about to get tortured.
Just say that.
Because he didn't know.
We don't discuss tactics with people that we don't really know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Come on, Tyrese.
Come again?
Oh. Just by that, he knows it's Milton.
Doesn't matter.
He knows. Milton, you are smart, Milton. You will not be in Woodbury right now. Well, Milton, I'm staying public every single time. You want to kill me? You're going to kill me in front of the people. All right, season 3, episode number 14 of The Walking Dead. Solid. That was a really good one, man. That was a really, really good episode. So what worried me was the start of the episode. And when we started off with Michonne and Andrea, I said, oh no, they went the route of building up some more Andrea Michonne time. I honestly was nervous. Not gonna lie. The second they started that episode off that way, I said this isn't the route. You don't leave with the mouth-watery episode we had in 13 and then start off with a flashback. Like, at least I thought they were going to be like, it was going to be a flashback episode. And so they quickly sort of steered away from that. I guess I should have known that by showing more of Andrea, they're trying to get everything out of Andrea before she goes. I mean, I called it almost, I mean, I wouldn't say early on, but definitely once she started going against him, I said, oh, Andrea is not making it past season 3. And it's obvious. She's done for. She's done for. But what I want to say and what I want to give a lot of, you know, praise to, there was fear, man. There was fear the entire time that she was running away from the governor in that little warehouse building or whatever it was. There was fear. There was it was a cat and mouse game. It was hide and seek. I've been there before. Obviously not in the sense of like somebody trying to murder me, but in the sense of like playing manhunt, playing, like I said, hide and seek, whatever the case may be. Playing that and knowing that someone's close to you, or like, you know what I mean? Like, there's this sort of like anxiety that goes through like your body. And so she must have been, her anxiety must have been crazy. But even watching as a viewer, my anxiety was crazy because I kept like, it, again, I always say this, it's easier to say it on the outside when I'm looking in on the situation than it is to be in the heat of the moment, to be the person that's hiding and running. And so I thought for the most part, even though she was moving around too much, in my opinion, I thought for the most part, when she got to the situation where the walkers were in the staircase, she played that perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. My one downfall to it all, where to me, I'm like, why? Why would you be this way? Why would you do this? She, as a person, is just not alert enough. And sure, I didn't hear him either. It was quiet. I don't know if at the time when that was playing, there was music playing or whatever the case may be. But you cannot turn your back to certain things. So in a world like this, I would think that my head would be on a swivel at all times. I see Rick, I wave, I do my truths. I wave, I do my, you know what I'm saying? Or I would have been so excited to see Rick that even though there was a bunch of walkers on the outside of the gates, I would have started booking it. Rick! Rick! You know what I mean? Like, I would have done something to, you know what I'm saying, gain some sort of eye contact from Rick. Because I'm here, waving my hand does not necessarily mean Rick's gonna see me. So like I would have, and again, it's one of those situations that like I'm looking on the outside and I'm able to analyze what's going on. But personally, like, yes, he's locked and loaded and he's probably got the trigger finger, like the happy trigger finger. But nobody in the prison is that trigger happy besides Andrea. She was the only trigger happy person. So me running out, I know for a fact Rick's going to locate me, see it's me, and either help me take out the walkers that are already there, or, you know, call for help, or whatever the case may be. Whatever adrenaline or whatever fatigue I had is going to quickly go away because of my adrenaline. And I know she was working on quite a bit of an adrenaline, you know, when she was in that building with the governor. But at some point, you know what I mean, fatigue does play a factor, but at some point your anxiety kicks in and you just, your adrenaline, I would have booked it out of there. I would have made sure Rick saw where I was at. It caught me off guard. Andrea, I can't say I hated her because that's a strong word. I can't even say that I dislike her. She wasn't my favorite, but I respect where she, like, her point of views. I respect what she, you know, at least I understood. Not necessarily respect certain things, but I understood where she was coming from. You spend a whole winter out The group that, you know, left you behind, you thought they weren't around anymore. You finally find a place to live, Woodbury. You're going to try to see the positive in all of that, because all you can think about are the negatives that were just happening over the winter. You were really ill. You were just with Michonne. So I understand. But for her to be that close, for her to run away and get that close to the prison and then get swiped away. Literally swiped. Like, just to get out of the bushes, and she would have been okay, because the governor would have had to take his, even if he would have shot her while she was out of the, like, that would have been better. I honestly think that would have been a better ending. I know that he's not going to torture her probably and ask questions, but my better ending would have been her jumping out of the bushes, waving to Rick seeing her, sort of guiding her down with the scope, like following her with the scope, and then right before she even gets, you know, a couple steps in, the governor shoots. Boom, Andrea's dead. Rick's looking in the bushes to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then governor gets away. That to me would have been a really good ending. Not saying that the ending we had wasn't a good one. It just, to me, it doesn't seem, for the world that they're in, it doesn't seem to be as likely as Andrea is, with her, like, never looking over her shoulder. She never, like, she's always just forward. Nah, you gotta be alert. Just like when she was hiding in the woods when the first car went by. She's just hiding behind the tree. Taking my little breather. No, they passed by. Now I'm this. Now I'm looking around. You had to see the walkers in front of you. You got grabbed and the walkers were really in front, like right there in front of you. You had to see that. So, I mean, I know fatigue plays a big part. And so, again, I'm not saying that I would have made the best decisions in her, and from the position she's in. It's easier to look on the outside and say, hey, you should have did that, you should have did this. But there, not only is there fatigue, there's also, like, you know, thirst. There's starvation. She must be going through all of that. So there's definitely factors that, you know, I would have to counter in. But man, she was so close. She was seriously so close. It's almost upsetting how close she was, and she didn't quite get it. But then not only that, surprisingly, in a whole episode with just basically the Woodbury people, I loved it. I absolutely loved this episode. This is a really freaking good episode. Governor and his twisted self, Martinez and just being gullible and just eating it all up and doing whatever the governor says. Andrea coming to the realization. Milton coming to the realization. Milton going as far as setting the pit on fire. Really sort of throwing it into the governor's face. I love it, man. I love it, man. Two people that I wasn't too high on because of their loyalty to the governor, and Andrea and Milton. They impressed me in this episode, man. I think they're both dead. I don't think they make it past season 3. I'd be surprised if they make it past season 3. I mean, Andrea is pretty much written off. I mean, once you're captured by the governor, there's no getting out, especially if Rick's group isn't going to. Maybe, just maybe, Milton swings by and notices that Andrea's captured and helps her out. But otherwise, it's over for Andrea, man. It's over, but that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early as well. With that being said, catch you guys later. Peace.